Now let us see some of the example based upon the coins. A fair coin is tossed simultaneously. What is the probability of getting only one head? Now, when we are saying a fair coin, that means the possible outcomes are only two things. One is either getting head or either getting tail. And the total number of possible outcomes is only one, because it says what is the probability of getting only one head. So it is only possible outcome is 1. So the getting the desired outcome is 1. So we write as the probability of getting one head is equal to number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes are 1 and total number of possible outcomes are 2. One is head, one is tail. So the answer is 1 by 2. If we consider two fair coins are tossed simultaneously, what is the probability of getting only one head? The solution is when the two coins are tossed, the possible outcomes can be both can be heads, both can be tails, one can be head, one can be tail, and one can be tail, one can be head. So this is the four possible outcomes are, the total number of possible outcomes are 4. Now our question is, what is the probability of getting only one head? Only one head means over here when we are saying head, one head is coming, sorry, two heads are coming, whereas in the remaining two options, that is head tail and tail head, the possibility is getting of one head. So getting only one head includes head tail, getting only one head includes head tail, tail head outcome. So the number of desired outcome is 2. So the formula is probability of getting only one head is number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes. The favorable outcomes are 2 and the total outcomes are 4. So it is equal to 1 by 2. Now if we consider the third case, where three coins are tossed simultaneously, what is the probability of getting at least two tails? Now we'll first see the possible outcomes when we are tossing three coins. So the possible outcomes are head, three heads, next is two heads and one tail, similarly one head, tail, head, next is head, tail, then tail, head, then tail, head, tail, head, and three tails. So the total possible outcomes are 8. Our question is, getting at least two tails includes the following options. One is head, tail, head, tail, head, and all the three tails. These are the outcomes. So the total outcomes are 4. So what does the formula says? The probability of getting the event is nothing but formula is number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. So the number of favorable outcomes over here are 4. The number of possible outcomes are total possible outcomes are 8. So it is 4 by 8, which is given as 1 by 2.